What's up YouTube, this is LDS Reliance. Before I start this video, I'm going to preface this by saying this video is not for everyone. I don't recommend most people do this in their house. I don't recommend that this be an option for a majority of people. In my unique circumstances, this seemed like the best option, so I wanted to share with you what I've done. This video is going to be about an indoor air conditioner that I built out of a window unit air conditioner. And you might be asking, well, why wouldn't I just put the window air conditioner in my window? Well, two reasons. Number one, because I'm trying to cool down this closet, just this closet, which is has all my servers and my technical equipment. And so I need to be able to put the door on this and be able to keep this at a stable temperature and to be able to cut down some of the noise. The second one is that my homeowners association doesn't allow window units, and also my wife wasn't keen on the idea of even just venting it out the window through a tube wasn't going to be an option. So this is what I've done. Basically, I've built a wooden box. You can see it's just a square box with one end open, and then this little piece goes on top to hold it in, and then it has the flaps that it comes with to close the sides. It's not perfectly airtight. I am going to put some duct tape around, some HVAC tape around to kind of make it more airtight, but the idea is that we are pulling in cold air, and the garage is right below this floor, so we are pulling in cold air from the garage, and there's actually a fan at the bottom here that pulls air up through this tube, or this ducting. This is 6-inch duct, and then this is kind of a 6-inch, looks like a stovepipe connector. Cut a hole in the side of the box. This is where the cold air, the fresh intake air comes in. Obviously the back side of this window air conditioner is where all the heat comes out, and so we have to cool that down, because if you just left this open in the room, it actually produces more heat than cooling, so you would get a net loss of cooling capacity. So you have to get rid of this hot air somehow, and that's how it works. When the butt end of this is hanging out the window, it's being cooled to the atmosphere. But since we can't do that in my house, we have to figure out a way to cool the back end of this down. So we're taking cool, fresh air from the garage, bringing it into the box, and then we're venting the hot air. And again, there's another fan here. This is a 6-inch duct fan. You can get them for about 30 bucks at Home Depot or Lowe's. It's not a super powerful fan. It's actually pretty quiet. That's why I went with a lower power fan. And this, so we've got a push-pull configuration. This is pushing air up, and this is pulling air out of the box and up into my attic. And again, I don't recommend that you be cutting holes in your attic, cutting holes in your floor, into the garage lightly. I actually think, although I don't support marijuana use, I actually think this will probably appeal to a lot of people that are growing marijuana in their house. Again, I don't support that at all, but I have seen some people do similar setups for indoor grows and indoor gardening. But anyway, so now I can turn this on, and because of these fans, I can keep the back end of this air conditioner cool. Now, if you don't keep the back end of the air conditioner cool enough, the front part's not going to produce cool enough air. It's going to blow air, but it's not going to be very cold. So you got to keep an eye on that. There's a certain, you can't just set this super low, because it's going to overwork the thing and overheat it. So I have mine set at 78. That's probably a little warmer than most people would keep their server closets or server rooms, but that's about the equilibrium point where I can keep this closet. And it's good enough. It's about ambient temperature anyway inside my house, so it's good enough to keep my my servers happy. Anyway, that's pretty much the video. I just wanted to show kind of what I'd done. I wish I would have done some how-to stuff as I was doing this, but I just didn't have time. I needed to get this up and running, and during the hot summer this closet really bakes, and I wanted to get this solution up and running. So anyway, if you got any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.